What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Ranked Builds. So, last episode I built this awesome Zorua plushie, little, pixel art thing, and, I asked you guys to rate it. Now, I added in these little things, so I can just enter my house a lot easier. So, I asked you guys to rate it, and you guys gave it an average of 72 out of 85, which is awesome. So, we're gonna go, it's like way above average. I think it's the highest. Nope, it actually ties the Kalimba, even though the Kalimba got actually a higher rating. But, ties for XP-wise. So we're going to go slash, what is it, XP72 bat clone, right? There we go. Yay, so we're level 18, which means we've ranked up. Now, I think I'm going to call the next rank Journeyman, or Journeyman, which is kind of, after Apprentice and actually some kind of trade jobs. So yeah, we'll go Journeyman build. We are getting up there in the rankings, so... last episode I did ask you guys to leave kind of why you were rating, which I like, which was awesome. You guys did it, and it was great. Please keep doing that. But also, now that we're a journeyman, so we're kind of experienced a little bit. So what you can do is you can kind of, criticize things more. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Like, the more we rank up, the more I want you guys to actually criticize and really try to find the things that, I didn't do right, and definitely, subtract points from your rating for that, because it'll make the series a lot more like, kind of realistic if we do it like that. So anyway, yeah, we're a journeyman now, and please adjust your rankings and how you think of each build thus. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys now what we're going to be building this episode. So this episode, I'm going to be building my yo-yo, which I've actually had for a while. Now, you guys might be like, oh, a yo-yo, that's so hard back home. But what I'm really trying to do right now is teach myself how to do circles in Minecraft and actually use circle maps. So, yeah, I'm going to be building the yo-yo. Now, I have the orange wool, the black wool, and the white wool. The orange is going to be for the casing in the main part of the yo-yo. The black, I'm going to try to do something with the butterfly design on the front, because it is a Duncan butterfly, like, best yo-yo ever. And then the white is going to be for the string. So yeah, I'm going to try to, learn how to do circles in this episode, and hopefully, it'll be good. So I thought that before I could really give myself kind of like a good rating in this series, I should really learn how to make circles. So to help me with that, I'm going to actually be using the Minecraft circle charts, which are found on the wiki. And I'm going to try, using those to make this yo-yo. And I'm trying to kind of find a flat space, because I'm going to need some room. I think this might do it. Yeah, I'll use those to make the yo-yo, and then I'll kind of make the strings separately coming off of it. So, I'm going to be making a circle of 27 blocks diameter for the kind of the largest layer of the yo-yo. Because if you look at the yo-yo on the inside, it sort of like dips in, and then it just kind of cuts off, and then you have like the part that holds the string. Now, I think I'm going to go from 27 for the outermost circle, and then I'm going to go in, I think, to about maybe like 18 as a diameter for the smaller, the smaller circle. Now, I think, let me check it, I didn't actually check it. Yeah, oh no, so 19, because you can make a circle of 19, so I think that's what I'm going to do for the innermost circle, and the outermost circle is going to be 27. And I think that'll do it. So what I'm going to do first is make the outermost layer of the yo-yo. So yeah, it'll be a 27 diameter circle. And I'm pretty much just going to use the circle chart that they give you and try to, just learn how to do this all. Alright, so there we go. Now I planned on this being actually the back first, but then I kind of realized that we wouldn't be able to see the cool butterfly design from our house. And look at how close this thing is to our house. We wouldn't really be able to see it, so I think I'm going to make this the front, and I think I'm going to add the black butterfly detail as the last kind of thing we do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of show you how I'm going to go into the center of the yo-yo. So the first thing I need to do is actually get this to be 1, 2, 3, 4, I think there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think I need to make another circle, a 19 diameter circle that actually goes right here and kind of makes another circle inward. So that will be the last layer of the yo-yo. Now I'm not gonna make the yo-yo completely solid because actually it's not. It's kind of actually transparent. So it's not gonna be completely solid. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go probably, I'm trying to think, like maybe 2 layers of this, right? So go all the way up and make this whole circle again, which isn't as hard as the first time I did it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this whole circle again. Oops. And then I'm going to go in, you know, kind of go in one block and make another circle. And I'm going to do that, let's see, I don't know, probably, yeah, like 4 times, so then I can have a diameter of 19, which is what I'm going to need, oops, instead of 27. So I think that'll give a nice kind of effect of it kind of dipping, I hope. So yeah, there we go, like that. And then the next layer is going to be like that. And it's going to go around, I think. And then it should... What, oh my god, this is like weird. Hold on, wait. So it's going to be 1 up, right? Maybe it would actually be easier just doing it like this and just jutting it out like that. Yeah, probably. So yeah, this is going to jut out like this. And then it's going to kind of go in more and more. Except actually this is going to be too wide also. So I'm going to need to get 3 blocks pretty much per thing is how I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to go up 1 more time. So, this will be the next layer like that. And then finally, if I go up this last time, would that be the 19 circle? Maybe. Probably. I think that'll actually be pretty far in too. It doesn't really go that far, and maybe I might want to go 1 more than that. Let's see how far up that would be. Oops, if I went like this. Would that be overkill, sort of? No, not really for the you know, the width of it. All right, so I think I'm going to go into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, you know, make more circles kind of going out. This is like that, I think, right? Yep, and this will go like that. So I'm going to make more circles going out. So I'm going to be right back after I do that. Okay, and there we are. Now, whether or not this turned out perfect, it just looks so cool. I really like how it, like, just, I don't know, I just like the look of it. So yeah, I think it came out to being exactly kind of what I wanted it to be. Now, I didn't fix all the little mishaps I had in here because this is all going to be closed, because the next thing I'm about to do is actually fill this entire kind of like layer in right here. And then I'm going to add in the little axle, which you guys probably can't see in the picture, so I might as well not even show a picture right now. But there's a little axle in between the two sides of the yo-yo, which actually, allows the string to wrap around it. So I'm going to make that out of the iron blocks, which I totally forgot to even add to my inventory. And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It's not really going to show up, but it's more for reference for me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this all in, then kind of somewhere in the center, because like I said, it's not really going to matter. I'm going to make sort of another little circle of iron, and I'm going to shoot it out of like here, probably like only one, maybe three, probably three, no, maybe one, just because I just need the string to be one block. So yeah, maybe I'll shoot it out like one, maybe two. Now, because this thing's so massive that I kind of want to make the string like 2 blocks. So you know what? I'll make this jetting out 2. These iron blocks for the axle, and then the wheel will go around that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it go out 2, and then I'm gonna attach it to the next side, which is gonna be pretty much exactly like this side. I might have to map out a little bit of it, but it shouldn't be that bad, because I can see that it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks away from the iron, and then at that point I can just make another 27 circle and literally repeat this process again to make the second half of the yo-yo. And a lot of these trees are probably going to have to go. Actually, might as well do that right now, try to get rid of some of these leaves before I actually start on this side. So hopefully these things will just kind of deteriorate while I do what I'm about to do. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the axle, and I'm going to fill in this, and then I'll probably cut there, and then I'll have another stop and go to do the other half. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill this in real quick, and we'll make a short little axle. Okay, so now that I have the axle in place, I thought about kind of building this side outward, sort of starting from the smallest circle and kind of going to the biggest. But then I kind of realized that might actually be harder than just counting out 10 blocks and remaking the 27 circle and then repeating this process I just did. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks away from the first start. So if I go, probably actually have to just kind of jut to the bottom of this. Oops. So kind of like this down to, I'm going to try to get to the same level. That's the same level, right? All right, good. So if I go like that, and then I go out, is that 1 or 2? So 2. So that's where the bottom will start. So then I need to go, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that should give me enough room. This is, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across. And then this right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across. So yeah, this will be the kind of the size I do it at. I don't actually need it. I don't think I needed to do. Well, yeah, actually, I did need to do this because I need to make this, I think, 7, 6, 7, and then that should be the same as I think I'm going to make this a circle. I'm going to go inward 2, inward 2, inward 2, inward 2 until we reach that point again. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go and probably do that all in one shot, which is going to be a little bit difficult, but I think I can manage. Let me get rid of this line right here and actually up here too. There we go. See, I think I can manage. This might actually be posted on Tuesday because I might have to do some of this in shifts just because we have like, all the detailing to do. I might have to do that in another sitting. So I might, actually just do this half of the yo-yo and then take a break and come back to it. So this episode might be out one day late, but it is a pretty big project. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to do this entire half, so this might be a kind of long, you know, fast motion time. I actually didn't even need to break any of these trees. I think they're fine. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If I don't, you know, talk to you again, and here we go. I'm going to make this whole half. Okay, so there we go. We have the entire frame done. Now, I did take a little break, and I'm kind of coming back to this on the next day. So this might happen where I'll postpone the video a day if I'm working on it kind of for a while. Or I might actually do a two-part episode, you know, part 1 being on Monday, part 2 being on Tuesday. But it really matters how, you know, difficult the project is. I think I can just do this one in one video, but just 2 sessions. So, anyway, we are done with the yo-yo's, like, main shape and parts. We have these 2 sort of, like, declining spheres. They're pretty much half spheres if, like, you like, kind of imagine another side over here. And then the same over here. Except they don't actually go all the way. They kind of stop, which is good because that's what the yo-yo does. So, now, what we need to do is we need to add the string and we need to add the butterfly. So that's kind of what I wanted to, you know, take a little break and keep going with this on the next day. Now, the string sort of wraps around this axle right here. And it kind of goes... probably, I want to see kind of like how high it goes. It's really hard to see. A lot of these sections might not have me showing the pictures of them because it's kind of hard to see it in the yo-yo to actually show it on camera. But yeah, it goes about 3 high. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it wrap around 3, kind of like 3 by 3, right? That's 3 out and 3 tall. Actually, I can just make this hollow if I wanted. So then it'd be like that, and then another 1, 2, 3. Oops, 3, right? Okay, and this would go out like this. This doesn't need to be completely solid either. So yeah, it would go like that, and 3 out like that. And this would carry on like this. Here we go. And finally, we'd meet it up here. So this is the string that is wrapped around the yo-yo, pretty much. And then I'm going to have it kind of come off around here, maybe. Kind of like there. And it's going to kind of go like this. Actually, you can just go like this. This is much easier. It's going to kind of come down off the yo-yo, kind of like what I'm doing here. And then what I'm going to have it do, I'm going to kind of just have it like slump to the ground. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. I want it to kind of come out like maybe like that. And I want to have it just kind of slump to the ground, pretty much. Except right at the ground, I'm going to bring it up a little bit. So, sort of like this. Kind of like that. And this is going to go like this. Okay. Now right there, that kind of looks right. So it's kind of like coming off of this of the yo-yo. And now this is going to be, it has a little knot kind of like right at the, oops, kind of like right at the loop. So I'm going to make the loop right here. It's probably like 9, like that. Or was it, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12. Okay, good. And then it kind of goes outward and makes a little loop. Now, my loop making abilities are not that good, but I think, oh no, that'd be kind of too big if I go like that. Let's kind of have it go sort of like this. So wait, what is that? 2, and then 4, and then 3, and then we'll go, oops, 2, 3, 4, right? Was that 4? I don't know if I really like that one. We'll go like that. I don't know, I'm really making this off of like kind of just a hunch of what I want it to look like, pretty much, for this. That's another 2 down. Oops. And that kind of goes off like 3. I think this will look actually pretty good for the loopy bit. That looks like this, and then boom. So there we go. So now that is where you actually put your your middle finger or whatever you use. Oh, but it's kind of like off the ground. I didn't even realize that. So we have 2 things we could do here. We could fill this all in with dirt. Or, oops, this is actually grass. We could fill this all in with dirt. Which actually, I don't think that would be too bad of a plan, because it does kind of look a little awkward. Just kind of, floating. Because I don't like everything to float all the time. So what we can do is, like, we can give the illusion that it's sort of actually on the ground. So it'll actually look good. I know, we will all know that it's actually not, but this will give a nice illusion. Hold on, time, set. There we go. Okay, so here we go. This will look good. Trust me. Trust me. I'm going to put some of them actually straight under it, and some of them kind of next to straight under it. So kind of like this. It'll help the illusion. Now let's go in right here. There we go. So now, hold on, wait. We actually need to fill this in. Oh God, I forgot it's actually hollow, too. So let's just make this like this, and then it should look all nice and dandy. Oh, we should have done that one. We should have done this with grass. How does that look? That looks a lot better. We can let the grass just kind of spread on this, but for the ratings, I'd like to have it be perfect. So let's add some grass here. And then I think it'll give a nice look. Nice look for this. All right, here we go. Right. So now, now when you look at it, it actually looks like it's on top of some dirt, even though that dirt's just hollow. I don't actually like what that looks like. There we go. Yeah, even though the dirt's hollow, it doesn't really look like it. Alright, so there we go. So now that we have the string done, now we can actually do the butterfly. So the butterfly is going to be really hard. I'm just going to eyeball it at this point. I'm not, you know, going to measure this thing out. I'm going to probably start at the same corners, like probably here. So that's like 1, 2, or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be the start of that wing. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Is that in the same spot? I think so. 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right. So those are going to be the top of the wings. Now the wings kind of go like in, sort of. But actually at a steadier rate than that. Not as dramatic as I was just doing it. But then they kind of swoop in at the very end. Kind of like this. And they form the head. Kind of in the center. Let me make sure that these are going to be even also. How many did I do? 4? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I might have to change both sides. Oh, wait, actually. Did that work out perfectly? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Haha! Alright, so there's the butterfly wing. Pretty much. And then it sort of goes out like here. And it kind of goes down. Keeps going down like this. I'm seriously just eyeballing it. If you can't tell. So then it kind of goes like this, and then sort of goes in a little bit, actually. And then also comes out, because he has like 2 sets of wings, kind of. And this one doesn't go as far out, so probably to like there. And it kind of goes in like this. Actually, I don't want that last piece. Alright, there we go. And then this goes up. Oops. Like that, kind of. And it actually brings to the center, which is here. Or then it just juts up like this. Pretty much. So that's kind of, yeah, that's actually, wow, that is not the worst butterfly I have carved into a yo-yo. It's also not the, well, I guess it is the best since it's the only one. It's the best and the worst. So it's 2, then 2, 1, 1. I mean, seriously, that was just totally, I'm just literally looking at the yo-yo and just doing it off of that. And then it's a 3, like this, right? Yep. Nope, other way. For this side. A butterfly is symmetrical and opposite. So it goes out 1, then 2. And luckily this is a circle, so it should be the same. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Yep. 4, 5. And then up. Oh, I don't think I went far enough for either. Because that's... Actually, no, there is a little bit of a space. I would like that to actually be just 1 for that space, though. Oops. So let's have this right there. And then this like this. Fill in that. And then the same thing over here. Oops. Okay. Oops. Alright, good. So now, this is kind of be the body, sort of. This little row right here. So that's the body. That doesn't look half bad, to be honest. And then there's the head, which is like that. And then it has 2 antennae. We'll make them go off. Oops. Kind of. Oh, I don't want to be perfect because they're not. Oh, wait, actually, they go the other way. Have that like that. There we go, antenna. And then there's kind of a black, like, bar that goes. I'm actually not going to add that because it'll kind of contrast with it. It won't look that good. And then what happens kind of here is that his wings are sort of like hold, sort of like part of them's orange. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it all black because in Minecraft you can't get that detailed. I think an all black inside will probably look the best. So we're going to make this completely black on the inside. And then it should be a good butterfly when we finish. Do I want to speed this up? Do I want to? No, it really shouldn't take that long. It's already taken. This episode's already gonna be wicked long anyway. I can already tell. I might have cut out some of the yo-yo building speed ups if they're just making the episode like over like 40 minutes long. I really don't want to go over that long without breaking it up into like 2 episodes. But sometimes you can't help it. This is definitely the biggest and baddest build this series has seen. And while I'm doing this, I think I'd like to ask you guys, which I don't really ever do, but I always kind of smuggle it in there whenever I do a big build, is to please thumbs up the video and also maybe share the series and maybe share the video with your friends and favorite it, because it really helps everything out and more people can see my work, and that's pretty much it. I'd really appreciate you guys supporting the video in any way you can. Alright, so there we go. So now we have our butterfly. So that doesn't look bad. I mean, come on. Totally free-handed? That looks pretty good. It almost kind of looks like a sort of like a guy with a mustache, or I don't know, but it looks like some other stuff too, but I don't know, in my mind it's a butterfly. That's like one of those psychology like ink splatters. It's like, what do you see? So then, finally on the top, it says Duncan. Now, I was thinking, obviously you can't do it in wool. I'm not going to do like I did in the Galaxy S3 and just put one sign and say Duncan. What I was going to do is kind of like this. I was going to start here and go D. And then U. I don't know if this actually might be too much. So let's kind of go like this. D, U. N. Done. And then on the other side, it goes can. Wait, I'm trying to just see where what block that's on. It's on this block. So then, can. Is that on the same? Nope, it's 1. Oh, whoops, I kind of messed that up. Actually, 1. This should be up 1. Done. This should be up 1 too, right? No. Yes? Oh, I don't know anymore. No, okay, this is the same thing up here. So, C. And then I don't know why it's so hard. It's A. And finally N, right? I think. No, why is that? Huh, is that how the circle works, or am I not doing it right? Because I went from that square up, that square up. Did I do it? No, because those are on the same row. Oh, this one is pushed over 1. Okay, so I don't know. It's for the OCD people. I know I have them out there. Oops, that's add. There we go. Okay. See, I thought this would be just kind of a better way of doing it, because it actually, I mean, you can't really see it, but if you zoom in, you know, it'll actually say Duncan. Then on the bottom, it says butterfly. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 4th letter will be right here, right? 4 and no, the 5th letter. The 5th letter? 4? No. This. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think I can actually split this in half. So I think that's gonna be the T. That'll be another T. U. B. Yeah, I can't make this perfectly symmetrical, but oh well. That's okay. It is kind of to the right a little bit, but whatever. Alright, so there we go. So we have butterfly. I know you can't see it, but it's the best you can really do in Minecraft. And then we have Duncan at the top. And that is pretty much all the detail I wanted to do. So, whew, that took a long time to do. Just this little section was like, you know, almost an entire one of the other episodes. But it's done. It is done. It is a yo-yo with the string coming out of it, and with the butterfly on this side, and it looks amazing, I think, and actually has the Duncan and the butterfly insignia. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Now we are not level 20 yet, so I'm still asking you to rate this out of 85. I'm going to show the video one more time. Yeah, please rate this out of 85. And like I said before, please take into consideration that we are getting up in the levels, and you should adjust your ratings. You know, like if you were to judge somebody that's better skilled builder than what I was before. So yeah, adjust your ratings accordingly. Now, this did take a ton of time, so please like the video, share it, favorite it, do whatever you can. I don't know, post it, show it to your grandmother, your grandfather if they like yo-yos. They can maybe reminisce or something about, I don't know, the old days. And yeah, please rate it on 1 to 85 to how well you think I replicated the object. And that is about it. Oh, and also please leave why you rated as you did, because I like reading why you guys actually rated as well. Give me any tips you can maybe give. But yeah, until next episode, I will see you guys all later.